Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul is finally upon us, and after the recent weigh-in, tensions are clearly rising in the build-up to the fight. On Thursday night, at the weigh-in for the fight, Tyson slapped Paul across the face before security stepped in to pull the former world heavyweight champion away. Many fans felt that this might have been a result of the pent-up frustration on Tyson's behalf in the build-up to the fight. Others, meanwhile, immediately pointed to the PR side of things, but the real reason for the slap now seems clear. What many broadcasting angles did not show us, however, is that after Paul strangely crawled up to his face-off with Tyson and went to stand up, he seemed to tread on Tyson's toes, literally, not figuratively. One of the angles where you can see this happen was posted by Jake Paul on his Instagram. The treading on the toes occurred with Paul wearing shoes and Tyson still just in his socks after being weighed. Speaking in his blog about the event, journalist for the Metro Louis Seeley discussed the slap and everything that went down before, during, and after the incident. He wrote, "Given Tyson's subdued, even pensive demeanor this week, it was a genuine surprise to see him slap Paul across the face at the weigh-in on Thursday night." Fans and media alike were expecting a similarly low-key performance from the boxing great. But he laid one on his opponent before security quickly stepped in and escorted him away. Some immediately dismissed it as a PR move, an attempt to generate even more interest in an event that is expected to be one of the most watched boxing fights ever, courtesy of it being streamed live on Netflix. Maybe it was pre-planned, but some fans are convinced it was. Mike Tyson's fighting instinct coming out into play after Jake Paul inadvertently stepped on his toes, something that was not picked up by many broadcasters. Tyson confirmed that the toe treading was the reason for his outburst in an interview with the Post. The boxing legend said, "I was in my socks. And he had on shoes. He stepped on my toe because he's AFA. I wanted to think it happened by accident. But now I think it may have happened on purpose. I was in a lot of pain, I had to reciprocate." Some will say this was an overreaction by Tyson, but others will see it as an understandable reflex, especially given the trash talk he has had to endure from his opponent in the run-up to this fight. Of course, there are a lot of critics who still maintain the slap was a PR stunt. Their argument is helped by the fact that this event is expected to be one of the most watched boxing fights of all time, as it is taking place on the streaming service, Netflix, making it more accessible for a lot of people. But there did seem to be genuine anger in Tyson's reaction to the incident and in his words afterwards when discussing it. Looking at Paul's reaction to the slap, the YouTuber said, "He's angry, he's an angry little elf." Mike Tyson: "That was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the F out. MF him up. MF him up. He hits like a bee. It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die." Tyson vs. Paul takes place this evening, on Friday the 15th of November, with the ring walk for the fight expected at about 4 a.m. UK time in the early hours of Saturday morning. The fight is taking place at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas in front of a crowd of up to 80,000. The question remains, will Jake Paul's words ring true, or will it be Tyson that comes out victorious?